The stepbrother accused of murdering a Titusville teen on a cruise ship will remain free for now. The teen, identified in court documents as TH, was in a Miami courtroom today. Federal prosecutors argued he should wait in jail until his trial starts.
West 2 investigative reporter Justin Schecker is in the newsroom. And Justin, the judge wants more time to make a decision here.
Yeah, as the federal judge considers arguments from both sides, he wants to speak with the U.S. Marshals Service about the logistics of detaining the stepbrother closer to his family in Central Florida. These photos show 18-year-old Anna Kepner's stepbrother arriving Wednesday morning at the federal courthouse in Miami. He was 16 years old at the time of her murder on a Carnival cruise ship last November. After the U.S. Attorney's Office initially charged him as a juvenile in February, a judge ruled he could live with an uncle and be electronically monitored. But now that the case is transferred to adult court, prosecutors say they want him in custody until the case's conclusion. Their motion to review and revoke his order of release says the conduct the defendant engaged in involved the most serious, egregious, and violative crimes one person can inflict upon another. He committed these crimes against a victim with whom he had no apparent relational strife and whom he was being raised to view as a sibling. The response from the teen's public defender says there is a combination of conditions that can be placed on TH's liberty to ensure he is not a danger to the community. Prosecutors say the stepbrother, identified only by his initials TH, sexually assaulted the Titusville teen before he intentionally killed her. Court documents say before the ship's return to port in South Florida, Kepner's body was found hidden under a bed in the cabin she shared with her stepbrother. The Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office determined the cause of her death was mechanical asphyxia, meaning an object or physical force stopped her from breathing. If convicted, Kepner's stepbrother faces up to life in prison. And court records show a trial date has been set for September 8th in Miami. Now, the teen has pleaded not guilty to murder and aggravated sexual abuse charges. Meanwhile, Anna Kepner would have graduated earlier this month from the Temple Christian School in Titusville. Covering Brevard County Live in the newsroom, I'm Justin Schecker, West 2 News.